Look at 1 John 3:23 and look at John 3:16 and tell me a different way to say John 3:16 which is still correct. 1 John 3:23 says, "This is his commandment, that we should believe in the name of the Lord, of his Son Jesus Christ, and love one another as he gave us commandment." This is his commandment. We should believe on his Son Jesus Christ. Now, John 3:16 says, "Whosoever believeth should not perish but have everlasting life." If God commands you to believe, and you believe, what have you done? Listen to me carefully. It's easy. If God tells you, believe, and you believe, what have you done? You have obeyed. The condition of salvation is obedience. That is not salvation by works. The moment you preach salvation by works, you have to knock down the cross of Calvary. Calvary's cross stands as an argument against salvation by works. But salvation requires something of us. When we obey God, 1 John 3:23, he commands us to believe. When we believe, we have obeyed. Now, if you read John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever obeyeth should not perish, but have everlasting life." Whosoever obeys, because we are commanded to obey. The condition of salvation is obedience. Not just believe, believe, believe. Believe, believe, believe by itself is an act of death. Because faith is dead being alone. In the book Faith and Works, page 101, paragraph 1, writing to A.T. Jones, a form of rebuke, because he was preaching somewhere and stressing just believe, just believe, just believe to an extreme degree, to the point that it might lead people to believe, might have led them to believe, I have nothing to do. Ellen White writes, "There are conditions to our receiving justification and righteousness and sanctification and the righteousness of Christ." She said, "I know your meaning, but you leave a wrong impression upon many minds. While good works will not save even one soul, not even one soul can be saved without good works." That's what she writes. Now listen to what she said. God saves us under a law that we must ask if we will receive, seek if we will find, knock if we would have the door open unto us. The intriguing statement she makes is God saves us under a law. He doesn't say he saves us by a law. He saves us under a law. Here is the law. Here is the condition. You've got to ask. You've got to seek. You've got to, in other words, you have to have a response. It's not just believe, 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 and that is it. Belief must be accompanied by something we do that's called works, and works in this context is not that which saves us. It is that which expresses our faith in the saving power of Jesus Christ.